Welcome to the Apollo Off-Road RFN ARES assembly tutorial video. Let's get started by unboxing the package and taking out the components. Grab your crosshead screwdriver and a 10mm wrench. Remove the packaging frame screws and take out the frame. Peel off the protective plastic cover. Take out the front fender. Open the accessory box and retrieve the vehicle parts along with the included tools. With these steps, the vehicle parts are ready for assembly. Now, let's move on to installing the vehicle components. For this, you'll need a 10mm wrench and the instrument bracket. First, use the 10mm wrench to loosen and remove the handlebar cover. Organize the handlebar wiring and install the handlebar. Align the handlebar with the cross mark for proper positioning. Reattach the handlebar cover and install the instrument bracket. Adjust the handlebar as needed and tighten the bolts. Secure the instrument bracket in place. By now, the handlebar and instrument installation is complete. Next, remove the front fender's fastening screws. Attach the front fender mounting clip into the lower faceplate hole. Tighten the front fender screws securely. Now remove the license plate bolts and insert the plate's positioning pin into the designated hole. Tighten the license plate bolts firmly. The front fender and license plate are now successfully installed. For the upcoming steps, you'll need a 3mm hex wrench and a 4mm hex wrench. Also, you'll need the left and right side panels along with their fastening bolts. Start by removing the seat. The seat's fastening bolt is located beneath the rear seat panel. Remove the seat and its securing pin. Now, open the battery lock, located at the front frame. Remove the battery cover and take out the battery. The battery lock is located at the front of the frame. Remove the battery protective cover and surface. Insert the side panel bracket into the corresponding mounting hole on the side panel. Place the side panel gasket inside the mounting hole. Secure the side panel with the provided bolts. Install the side panel's fastening bolt and nut on the other side. Repeat the same process for the opposite side. With this, the side panels are now successfully installed. For the following steps, you'll need a 10mm wrench. Also, an 8mm hex wrench and a 5mm hex wrench will be necessary. Don't forget the front wheel assembly and its accompanying sleeve. Use the 10mm and 13mm wrenches to loosen the packaging frame screws. Position the vehicle on a maintenance stand. Start by using the 8mm hex wrench to loosen the front axle bolt. Then, use the 5mm hex wrench to loosen the four front axle lock nuts. Remove the front axle. Insert the longer front axle sleeve on the brake disc side and the shorter front axle sleeve on the other side. Install the front axle and fasten the axle nuts. Tighten the four front axle lock nuts securely. Retighten the front axle bolt. The front wheel is now successfully installed. Continuing on, use the 5mm hex wrench to remove the brake calipers fastening bolt. Detach the brake pad protective piece. Position the brake caliper onto the caliper bracket and secure it with the provided bolt. Install the brake line protective sleeve onto the brake line bracket and tighten the bracket's bolt. With this, the brake caliper is now successfully installed. First, pull the swing arm downwards, exposing the shock absorber, swing arm, and swing arm bracket bolt holes. Use 12mm and 13mm wrenches to remove the nuts on the swing arm. Pull out the swing arm bolt. Use a 13mm wrench to remove the nut on the swing arm bracket. Pull out the swing arm bracket bolt. Align the shock absorber's mounting hole with the installation hole on the swing arm bracket and insert the bolt for shock absorber installation. Rotate the bolt, ensuring the installation surface is aligned. Install the swing arm bracket nut on the other side of the vehicle. Tighten using a 13mm wrench. Align the hole on the swing arm with the swing arm bracket. Insert the swing arm bracket bolt. Install the swing arm nut on the other side of the vehicle. Tighten using a 13mm wrench. This completes the installation of the lower swing arm. Tools and components used include a 14mm wrench. Moving forward, use a 14mm wrench to remove the footrest's nut. Insert the footrest into the designated mounting hole, making sure the folding direction faces upward and towards the rear of the vehicle. Install the footrest nut and tighten it securely. And there you have it, the vehicle footrests are now installed and ready to go. For the next steps, you'll need a 17mm wrench and the vehicle's foot support. Use the 17mm wrench to remove the foot support's fastening bolt. Install the small cushioning pad on the foot support. Reattach the foot support using the fastening bolt and tighten it with the 17mm wrench. Attach the footrest spring using the tool. And with that, the vehicle footrest installation is complete. Lastly, connect the vehicle's battery. Ensure the battery's bottom is in contact with the rubber block. Insert the battery and press its rear end to secure it in place. Press down on the rear end of the battery to securely fit it in place. Connect the power plug and communication plug. Fit the rear end of the battery cover with the vehicle body and close the battery cover. Lock the battery with the provided lock. Finally, reattach the seat. With these steps, the assembly of the Apollo Ares RFN vehicle is complete. For the first time use, turn on the power using the key. After powering on, press and hold the brake for 3 seconds to release the power restriction. Test the power output and brake function. Adjust the shock absorber damping according to your riding preference. Now, your vehicle is ready to hit the trails. That concludes the assembly tutorial for the Apollo Ares RFN. Enjoy your off-road adventures to the fullest.